do you want to hear my nightmare? Well, here it is. Okay. Walk around it. There we go. That was bloody awkward. Maybe I never grabbed this chest because I kind of figured it would have been impossible to get. Because I swear if I look closely now, there is a pit right on, like right there. Like a block in front of me, but to the left. So, yeah. Oh, why is this a monster in the box? This is new. Okay, what are you? Oh, dear me! I can't run away! What? What? No, 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 no. I have warp stones. I have warp stones. Get me out of here right now. Fuck this shit. You serious? No! Half this episode failure. Half of this episode panicking, anger. Half of this episode friggin' derpy commentary, and this half is well, I guess it had to happen sometime, I guess. Frickin' pugs. I try to avoid them, get a bloody chest after so much hassle, and what do I get? Annihilation. Oh, boy. Well, bloody pugs. Even the bloody warpstone couldn't get me out. Are you kidding me? I was not prepared for that. I knew I should have healed, but at the same time, I cannot deal with one pug. So I run away from it. And what's the next encounter? 3 pugs. Oh god, I just had a horrible realization. The whole episode was wasted. That's going in the second recording of this bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Yeah. The whole episode wasted. This is a second recording. Hi guys, welcome to Scatlink here, and we are off for more Final Fantasy VI. That death does count. I wasn't going to include the whole 50-minute video because I wasn't going to edit that bullshit, so I just kept the end and just stuffed it in this episode. We were going so well. I mean, it's been ages, like 30 videos, a clean 30 videos, I believe, since our last death. But that was a bullshit death, as I've already explained. Excuse the bloody swearing, but I was pissed off. I go all that trouble, and that's what I get. So, this time, I am bringing Mog. I do not care. I do not care. Mog is just going to get me there. So anyway, in the last episode, we got the experience egg, and we also went into Nash in order to get Yamaru, and we also gained 2 Espers. We did a lot in the last episode. We got 2 Espers. We got, well, I actually have to check this again because, you know, second recording. But the commentary in that episode was ass for the first 3 quarters anyway, so I guess it's a mixed blessing. But anyway, in the last episode we also defeated the Esper that started this entire problem, but that made Kefka send Terra and Biggs and Wedge over to claim Tritoch, which gives the best spells that were the best basic spells in the game, but dismal learn rates. But we also got, cue the counter, TERRA'S. It uses Earth Elemental, and, well, it teaches Quake, Water, and Whirlwind. I think that's Whirlwind anyway, I'm not too sure. But, Whirlwind and Quake are the main skills I want to learn from this thing at some point. But the problem is, of course, that... Sorry, I had a burp. The Quake won't hit flying enemies or dead enemies, I believe, because they're counted as floating or whatever. And, well, Whirlwind is actually pretty good, and I think this is the only Esper that can teach it, but the problem is it's got a very dismal learn rate again. Quarter I'm not too chuffed on, but its level up bonus is pretty good. 30+% on health every level up, which is nice. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to check these, I'm sorry, because I've lost my trail of thought, because I learned so much magic. Okay, so we've got one more battle to fight to learn life and everything, but I think I'm gonna pass on that and just give him something else, just so that the points from the Ice Dragon that we're gonna beat in this episode gonna give me the points I need, so I want to find a worthwhile Esper to give him. I think I'll actually give him Terrato. I mean, it would be nice if he had life, but at the same time I'm just a bit like mad at this point. So whatever. He's learnt the mages. Well, Setsu's not going to be alive long enough to learn Tritoch in this battle. But at the same time he's got fire too. You know what? Change of plan. Because I've learned from my previous mistakes. I'm going to just de-equip his... In fact, I'm just going to go remove, get rid of his shield for now. Change the Eggish shield for the ice shield, so Setsu will be alive, because the Ice Dragon's going to be using ice attacks almost all the time, and because the ice shield or Yamaru's snow muffler absorbs ice attack to heal your HP, that's kind of what's going to keep you alive in this battle. Even though he has less HP, the Ice Dragon has less HP than the Storm Dragon, it does a lot more damage, but as long as you have people that can absorb ice attacks, you're pretty much invincible. And that's what we want Yamaru for, and I'm going to have to go through Yamaru in a minute, so... Give me a second, I'm still checking my Espers. I know, I'm blabbering, not actually doing it. I should be multitasking, that's what Let's Players do. But I'm just doing some last minute changes here. So I've got to remember what I was doing, and I'm going to keep mogging my team this time, because I'm not dealing with any of those random encounters, I'm not wasting time. So we're going to be done with Nash in this episode, because you've already seen that, because I was planning in this episode to go back to Yamaru's cave and get that one chest, but if it's going to be a battle with 3 pugs, I'm not going to deal with that right now, because I can't deal with, the pugs are like rare random encounters in that cave, and, well, like a single pug, or Tomberry as it's normally called, but because of their massive strength that they're known for, I'm not really going to be bothering with them at the moment. So that's kind of the reason why, and that's why I got really pissed off when that chest was 3 pugs. I mean, really, 3 pugs. I mean, did I really deserve that? Who am I wanting here? You're gonna die anyway. You know what? I'll have sign. So, my original plan, which was the failed recording, was to deal with the Ice Dragon, and then to deal with that one chest that I missed, but apparently I'm not going to be dealing with that until quite later on. I want Yamaru in the back, because if we check his equipment, well, check it normally, you can't check his equipment, so if we check it this way, he comes equipped with a bone club, it's a diamond weapon, so therefore he does the same amount of damage in the back row, so he can get an extra defense boost by doing that, and he also has the snow muffler, which allows him to absorb ice attacks. You can't equip him with anything else, but you can equip him with relics. It's the only stuff you can equip him with. I like to give him a gauntlet starting off with, and because I don't have any of his exclusives, I also like to give him the hyper wrist. Here it is. Because I think that raises critical chance, now I remember. And look at it! I mean, even without it, it's 57. With it, it's 85. That is crazy. So he's pretty much all sorted. I didn't realise Setsu didn't have anything. That is crazy. You know what? Have the experience save. Oh, no, there's no point, actually, because we're going to be going against a bloody, dragon, so it's not going to give us experience. So for now, I'll put on the... Oh, whatever. No, I don't want to put... Yeah, I'll put on the sprint shoes just to get there quicker. I think we'll go... okay, change of plan. I just remembered. Because we're not going to do that chest in that cave, we'll deal with the Ice Dragon, and then we'll go back and check on Terra, maybe. How about that? Because the Ice Dragon's not exactly, going to be epic or anything. So, that's a thing. So, sorry I'm still in the menus. But, I think I'll give you... the barrier ring. Okay, I think we're good to go. So, in the Ice Dragon battle, I can actually talk about what Yamaru can do. And at the same time, I'll also be able to talk about other stuff, because most of the time I'm just going to be sitting back and watch the gameplay itself, really, because that's kind of the strategy I have with the Ice Dragon. So yeah, I'm sorry that the first 8 minutes of this was once again menus, but what can you do? Plus an extra 2 minutes for that massive failure. But hey, that's enough to keep you on your seat. So let's just run straight through this place. Screw you, random encounters, I'm not dealing with you this time. Because I cannot be bothered going through all that again. I mean, I've already had a failed recording. That's a whole hour wasted because of random encounters being such frequent pains in the arse, because I didn't have Mog in my team, as you clearly saw. I know I went into the pug battle not healed, but that's because I just wanted to grab the chest and get out. I didn't expect it to be a monster in the box, because I never actually grabbed that chest before. I am doing some stuff that I haven't done before in this game. Would you please get through? Thank you. I'm not in the mood now. I'm just not in the mood. I just want to get this done. At least the commentary isn't boring this time. You get to hear my pain. And we're already there. Look at that. That was like 10 times as fast. Okay, fight me, you stoop. And this time I'm going to save once I defeat this thing. Because that was probably one of my mistakes. I could have continued otherwise. Okay, so the Ice Dragon. Enough of me ranting about stuff. About this game and whatnot. Let's get into what Yamaru can do. Yamaru obviously attacks with his club, and he's going to start with this. I'm pretty much dead already. You best be frozen. Oh, okay. I forgot, that freezes you. Because like I said previously, even though you can absorb ice damage, Absolute Zero just freezes everybody. That Absolute Zero did damage, but not as much actually. You know what? Jump. Let's get some extra damage on this. And let's go get a Fire 2. Please let it get through, at least. Surge? No. Of course not. Well, actually, I might be able to tank one hit. Oh, in the back row. Oh yeah, it heals Setzer. What am I saying? I forgot that I switched the bloody Ice Shield from Sign to Setzer, because I wanted Setzer to get the experience for his Tritoch, and not Sign, because I'm not really bothered about Sign at this point. Like I said, the previous episode kind of actually made me learn from my mistakes. Even though it did piss me off that all this progress was wasted, it kind of made sense. So Setzer can do good damage now, and when Yamaru's unfrozen, he can do massive damage with his usual skills, and Mogby is now down. So at least I can at least play a little bit until Setzer gets frozen. Then I'm just going to be watching Yamaru bash it out. Because when I first went up against Ice Dragon, I wanted to try out Yamaru because I was confused on why he doesn't have any skills, even when I looked it up online when I was first playing the game. And, well, yeah, I was kind of confused, but when I came into this battle, I got totally wrecked, except for Yamaru, who absorbed ice attacks. And, I just sat back for about 10-15 minutes, watched the battle play itself, and I won. But right now, he's just sticking to physical attacks, which is not what I want. If he could just do an ice attack, I can get my health back, so I don't need to worry about healing. But if Setzer gets frozen and Yamaru isn't, then I can just put the controller down and probably talk about something else, maybe like the Super Smash Bros. 4 leaks. Juicy gossip. I mean, I talked about that in the previous recording. I'm so pissed off about 3 pugs in a bloody chest. I mean, how was I supposed to know that there was going to be 3 pugs in a chest? After the last encounter being a single pug. And then when I tried to run, I couldn't because the game's a dick. So yeah, at least this recording is going a lot more smoother in terms of commentary being interesting, because I do not like having crappy commentary recordings. Sometimes I have like this one video that I'm just a bit like blah 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 blah, always like going here and then there and everywhere, very scatterbrained in terms of my commentary, and it's just a bit uninteresting, but I feel like it's a lot better this time around. I'm going to give it a chocolate. I mean, it definitely sounds interesting because I was struggling to commentate, so let's not dwell on the previous recording again. God damn, because we're not following what I originally planned. I'm going with a new plan, and that's to defeat this thing with fire. And so far, Setzer hasn't got frozen yet, which I would actually like to happen, so I could just leave the controller down. But then again, I wouldn't know what to talk about other than Super Smash Bros. 4. But I'm guessing this thing's almost dead because, like I said, the Ice Dragon has less HP than the Storm Dragon. In fact, the Storm Dragon's considered one of the hardest. But that's because that when you get to the Storm Dragon, the ice shield that you get in the exact same cave really helps for this place, and you wouldn't normally come to this place to get Mog back, or to get Mog, because, you know, it's the first area of the game that you normally play in, so you want to know what's going down here. Plus, you've been hearing about Nash being abandoned and everything, and enemies walking about. And then you get your Maru, and then you want to use him, and then you actually go back to the Ice Dragon, and you're just like, I'll see what he can do. And then you are just utterly surprised. I mean, it's like the developers intended you to bypass the Ice Dragon the first time, get your Maru, and Tritoch and Terato, and then come back for the Ice Dragon with your Maru and just sit back and relax. Everyone else dies. I mean, like I said, you don't get any experience, but you do get magic points. 10 magic points upon defeat. So, yeah, whoever you want the magic points to go to, make sure they have the Ice Shield, because obviously Yamaru can't equip any magic, which I forgot to show in his status menu. But as you can see here, he's attacking with his Bone Club, he's doing pelvic thrusts, and I actually beat him without talking about what the Smash Brothers leaks, which is actually kind of amazing. So I was actually able to keep the commentary going, unlike last time where I had loads of gaps, which I actually was going to speed up most of the battle. Force Shield. Now that shield is awesome. I'm not going to check it up in the menus because I already know what it does. The Force Shield halves all elemental damage. No matter what element it is, it always halves elemental damage. It's a really good shield, but I'm not going to be equipping it to anyone in the team right now, I don't think. I might check Mog actually. So 6 dragons left to go. Don't really need to go to the save point again because I'm going to leave this place. And I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of a shop soon because I'm running out low on tents, I'm running low on Phoenix Downs, and yeah, just the usual stuff really, so I'm probably going to have to do that at some point. So let me go to equip on Mog. Are you serious? I forgot that is a thing. Okay, if someone is knocked out, you can't access their equipment. Well, I do not have anyone with warp, I don't think, so I'm just going to use one of many warp stones. I'm going to have to buy some of those as well, because I definitely want more warp stones if I'm going to encounter bloody random encounters like pugs all the time, god damn it. But yeah, the Ice Dragon's not exactly the most overwhelming boss. It's kind of a cakewalk if you have Yamaru, because he absorbs ice attacks, and if you have the Ice Shield, that's even better. Someone that can actually benefit from all the magic points, because when I beat him the first time without doing anything, I was actually kind of disappointed. So yeah, let's go reclaim the main protagonist of this game, because she's not doing anything. Hopefully I don't bump into the enemy that I talked about when you fly around here, because that would be bad. So let's land, and do I need a heal? No, I don't even need to use a tent. I can just walk in here and use the relic store bed. First time I actually remembered a free healing area, I don't have to use a tent. Yeah, and we still got Yamaru. I'm actually going to de-equip those sprint shoes, be right back. I took the sprint shoes off set, so I gave him the white cape instead, just so he doesn't get affected by mute, which would be not mute or imp, which would be really annoying. So let's avoid all these houses quickly and go up here. Get a free heal, of course. But anyway, and once again, enough dwelling on the past. Apparently this dog is just walking around. Where are you going? Okay, whatever. I don't know what to do. Caitlin's pregnant. Caitlin's pregnant. Oh. Well, aren't you going to be a lucky father? Anyway, the dog kind of shows you where you need to go. Make sure you're prepared, just saying. We've got like a new cave here. Hey, you guys. Terra, how you doing? It looks like you're well now. Caitlin's having a baby. I'm so happy to have a child, but Dwayne seems miserable. You're talking to a Sasquatch you never knew. You do realise that, Terra? I know she's talking to the whole party, but we've got bloody Yamaru out. I mean, what does Yamaru know? He's just here because Mog's here. Caitlin, I'm sorry. I don't know how to handle this. I've been an awful husband, but I'm learning. Please come back with me. Oh! Things don't sound good. We're full of Terra's back again! Cue the epic music once again, and we gotta deal with it. Please, save this village. I simply can't fight. Wow, Terra, really? You're the main protagonist. Seriously, how did you get to be like this? How do? Anyway, let's deal with Thunderbird again. Apparently he swims, even though we're hearing thumps. So yeah, we're getting an actual boss fight here. And, you know, that the actual title of this video is now going to completely change because of my changed plan, which is unfolding right before us. We know his weakness. We know what to do. It's poison. So I'm going to probably go with... I think I'm going to go with... Actually, no, Mog doesn't have any attacks like that. We'll use Earth Blues, I think. That'll be good. Oh, probably not then. Okay. I'm really into this now. Really perked up. Let's, Did I remember it saying that he's weak to fire? Or was it lightning? I'm gonna try lightning. I know he's weak to poison, but I don't think anyone has poison. Oh, you have normal poison. That'll do. Because obviously bio would do more damage, but hey, if we got poison, might as well use it. Okay, he heals from lightning. Now I remember. Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained. Yeah, I didn't do a lot, but it'll probably poison him. So, Dusk Requiem, let's try that. Oh, dude. Oh, okay, I didn't do a lot. Oh, come on, Mog, stop tripping. I see they're tripping. Yeah, I just do not have it, so I'm going to try a fire. It should work. Come on, Yomaru, Pelvic Thrust. I haven't actually gone over what Yomaru could do. He can Pelvic Thrust, he can... Or have I? He can use the club, he can use the Pelvic Thrust. He can actually... I think once you equip him with a certain relic, he will be able to chuck your party members to the enemy to do different types of damage. So every time he attacks, he does something different. It's pretty interesting, actually. He's basically in a constant rage stat. If I got Bar, I would have summoned something. That would have been nice. Lagomorph. I didn't realise I messed... Yeah, of course I messed it up. I was just saying I didn't get the bar. And then I'm like, Lagomorph? What's the matter with me? I'm scatterbrained today. Stab you in the head. Or in the back. Backstabber! Mog's a backstabber! Okay, so... Yes! 7 flush. Baba breath. That's poison, right? What? Why did you use it? Oh, he's blowing everybody away. What? Why did you blow only 2? Okay, how does blowing 2 people out of 4 people ending the battle? I mean, that's kind of pointless. I'm not weak. Terra! Oh, she's gone Super Saiyan! Apparently, it had to blow people away so that you have one person gone, so that Terra can fight. Notice that you can't revert. She's always in this mode. Is she even equipped with anything? Yeah, she's still equipped with what we gave her earlier on, so that's nice to know, but have we got anything that could be better to equip? So let's deal with that quickly. Because we're obviously in a battle, might as well give her something good. No, I think we're good, actually. I don't think I'll bother. Unless she... Hang on, there was a gap in my items. She automatically optimised for this battle like bloody Edgar, didn't she? God damn it, stop doing that. Anyway, we've got Bio, we can kill this thing. This time, Terra apparently does have fighting spirit, so much to a point that she's actually in Esper form for the whole duration of this battle, doing massive damage! Humongous damage! I mean, it's not like we were struggling to begin with, but man, we have power now. We have freaking power. Bio, your face. Let's just burn all that skin off you. Stop terrorizing the orphans. Blowfish, 1000 damage. Please. I'll just heal myself. Terra could do it for extra effect, but yeah. Terra, as you notice, Terra's bar isn't green because she's in it for the whole duration, so she's just got a normal ATB bar. It's just kind of one of those special battles that follow a select code, and it wouldn't work any other way. Yeah. So none of these seem to work. I mean, what about Windsong? I mean, come on, Nog. Do something. It's not like you're going to learn anything here, because you've learned all your bloody dances. There we go. Apparently that was the area for this one anyway. Let's do a poison with sign. Even though it's kind of pointless. Just another bio with terror and it should be done! Skadoosh! No, that did not kill it. Wind Slash. That's probably where I got the name from. Mulg always uses Wind Slash and Sabin always uses Earthblade. Earthblade? Airblade. Sadly, sadly Setzer isn't in this battle, which does suck. I mean, whoever's in first place gets replaced with Terra, which is what the first blow is for, and the second blow is just to make the fight a little bit more difficult by removing someone from random, if you have more than one person in the battle. And of course that had to be Setzer, which is the person I did not want to be removed from the battle. I'd rather have had Mogul Cyan out of the battle. Because at least then, if Thunderbird gives us magic points, which I can't remember if he does, that could go to Tritarch. But he's beaten anyway. He's actually destroyed. Yeah, just attack your corpse anyway. Because why not? You just got owned, FTW. He doesn't give anything, so it wasn't that big of an issue anyway. Okay. I'm fine with that. But now she looks like a beast. What do the kids think? And apparently she does have her fighting spirit, which is nice. Oh, bloody hell, we're surrounded. Well, why did she go up there for? Oh, they all freaked out. Monster again. I'm afraid. I'm always afraid. Terra doesn't even know. Oh. That kid's up to something. Where's Setzer gone? Where's Yumaru as well? Mama, it is you, isn't it? I can tell. Aww. So you can tell that this Esper is Terra. Mama? Terra? Mama, Terra! I can fight. Finally, I understand that feeling, even though I kept it buried for so long. I'm sure it's called love. I now realize that we must fight for the future of our children. Whoa, Terra, Terra. Why are you saying screw gravity? Get down. Dwayne, Keitrin needs your help, so does your new baby. Listen, children, your mama has to go away for a while. I'll return when I feel your future is guaranteed. And with this new determination, she now rightfully owns the right to be called the main protagonist of Final Fantasy VI. It was a bit late, though. I mean, how many episodes have we gone without playing as her, or her in the party altogether? About 40 episodes? Out of 55. This is 55, I know that. Mama, I'm not gonna cry. Me either. I'll be back, I promise. Till then, you behave. Of course. Always with the discipline. Thank you, you've helped me understand a part of myself. Now I must go to war. We must all believe we have a future. We must fight for those who aren't even born yet. Terra's the only... another reason why Terra's considered the main protagonist of Final Fantasy VI is not because... all the party members except for the secret 2 party members have, like, well, other than Gao as well, have, like, a personal vengeance for Kefka. Terra is more like doing it for the right thing. I mean, everyone knows that it will also be the right thing if they kill Kefka, but they want to do their revenge as well. Terra doesn't have any revengeful thoughts, which is actually kind of unique. Just thought I'd point that out in this cutscene, because it's relevant. And Terra joins the party, finally. And she's put in our party, and I think Yumaru and Setzer have been put back in our ship. Yeah, they have. Why does that happen? I have no idea why that happens. But yeah, she's been averaged out. I don't know why I actually went in there. Oh, and by the way, now that this event has happened, Terra's morph status is always now got a ×2 duration. It's now twice as long as it ever has been. So if you get like the same amount of points as you used to have in the World of Balance, because magic points also count towards Terra's time limit in Morph, it's always doubled for Terra, but not for the magic that she could learn through Espers. Speaking of Espers, I want to give her some stuff. I don't think Shraffim's an ideal. In fact, she's learnt mostly everything anyway. This is a bit of a problem. You know what? I think I'll go give her X-Zone. I want to avoid X-Zone because, like I said, well, I'm probably never going to use it anyway. That's the thing. My God, she can't learn anything. She's learned almost everything I have. Well, no one else is going to have Siren, so I might as well just give that to her. I mean, it does give her more HP, which would be nice. So I normally have her with Ultimate Weapon. So I guess that's what I'll do. She did optimize her stuff without my permission. Woman! Definitely. Actually. Yeah, because it doesn't take... actually, I'll give her the Force Shield. That'd be nice. And, yeah, okay. So that's the only changes I got to make for her anyway. I mean, maybe Relics as well, because it doesn't do that. Cast safe when HP is low. That's actually pretty good. And I'll give her the Fairy Ring. There we go, sorted. Okay, there we're done. So, other than the massive failure that I had, I think this episode went pretty well in a different direction. Kind of like a Majora's Mask time reversal kind of thing. I learned from my previous mistakes on the first run, try a second run, and I go a completely different route. And it went rather well. So, now that we have the main protagonist back in our team, in the next episode, guys, I'm trying to think where I want to go next, actually. Let me go fly around for a second. I'll end this episode off in a minute. Just want to fly around quickly. In fact... Oh no! I bump into the Doom Gaze! This is the only enemy you can encounter when flying, and he starts with level 5 Doom, and I'm probably going to die here. Because, yep, cast Doom, because they're both level... Well, they're both their levels are multiple of 5, which is why level 5 Doom works. If that hits Strago, that's pretty much going to kill you. Ah, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Veld, I'm going to go find Gal right now, then I'll end the episode off, and... yeah. Can I actually run from this battle? You know what? I'll deal with this dude later. I mean, I could do damage right now, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to bother, so I'm going to run. I mean, I know I could. I mean, I'm probably actually going to die here, which would not be good news. So, let me just... yeah, I'm going to die here. So, I'm definitely going to be using a Warp Stone, because it hasn't even told me I can't run yet. So, I'm actually going to get out of this battle. Like I said, Doomgaze keeps his damage when you... when he or you run away. And you have to encounter him again in order to continue fighting him. Do not use the Vanish X-Zone glitch because to kill him in one hit, because if you do, you lose his Magicite drop. Yeah, he does drop Magicite. So I'm going to go to the Veld. Hopefully I won't bump into him again, so I'm going to stay low. So, I'm going to go find Mog off screen. You find him exactly how you normally do. You just encounter him normally, and he joins your team. And when we're back... in the next episode, I'll show you what rages I got, like what I normally did with my level grind thing, similar to how I did that, and we will continue then. So that was a little bit of excitement at the end of this episode. So, in the next episode, we will have Gal, and we'll have a bunch of new rages, and I'll do it in the form that I did when I last did my level grind before the Floating Continent. See you guys then. Bloody hell.